Greetings, everybody. I am Agatha Varshenka, and welcome back to the Sanctuary. So we're doing a late night episode. I'm actually very, very busy. I have a lot of things going on, so this will probably be a short episode this week. But, of course, I always love touching base with you every Friday, because we're a family. That being said, I am extremely happy right now. I know a lot of you have written, since my last episode where I talked about addictions and all that. A lot of you have asked how I'm doing and all that. I am doing wonderfully. Just not being a slave to those addictions and really feeling good about myself and seeing things work out and working hard and being there for other people. It's been beautiful. And that's actually what I want to talk to you about today, is the idea of accomplishing the impossible. We're in a very interesting time where everything does seem impossible. The idea of pursuing your own passion, doing well, and succeeding despite the odds. I mean, that sounds like something you see in a Lifetime movie, or something written by Sylvester Stallone, or something like that. It seems really impossible. Some people get irritable with me when I try to talk to them about this. It's like, well, yeah, easy for you to say, screw you. But, it took me a very long time to get to where I'm at now. A lot of these epiphanies I've had, my detachment from all the addictions, and, actually becoming somebody that I can love for a change and respect. I went through hell. I was somebody who nobody ever believed in. I was somebody who was strung out on alcohol all the time. Somebody who was wallowing in such deep self-loathing that, I could never really even come up from there from that. And everything just seemed impossible. I became lethargic. And I had to overcome that. And no one else could do it for me. People tried. People very much tried to help me out, and I let them down. Because it wasn't really their job to pull me up. I had to pull myself up, and that's what everyone has to do at some point, is to pull themselves up. There's got to be a point, and I don't think it's something you can even determine when it is, but it's something that you find, it's like that I've had enough, damn it, moment, if you will, where you get it's like there's something that breaks, and you find yourself just not caring about what other people think, not caring about your addictions anymore and walking away from them, just doing you, loving yourself. And I realize this is, I suppose this is kind of part 2 to my first ever episode, finding self-love, but, that's a message I don't think any of us, including myself, can never hear enough of. There's not enough of that, enough of the idea of self-love, taking time for you, and really reflecting and learning from yourself, and, having patience with yourself. We don't do enough of that when we need to. I know times are insane. There's so much going on out there. There's so much anger, so much rage, just so much tragedy. We gotta remember those beautiful moments where we just take for ourselves, and we really realize that, we've made it this far. We're doing good, celebrate even little things, even little accomplishments, and you build up, and, next thing you know, you're rocking. It's kind of like, Forrest Gump, that part where he's running across the country. Well, remember how that starts. The way he narrates it, I'm about to butcher it, but, he said something to the effect of, I ran one day to the end of the fence, and I said, well, since I made it this far, I go to the end of the road. Since I made it this far, I run to the edge of town, and it just built up. That's sort of what I did. When I was quitting smoking, when I was cutting down on the drinking. I've also gone vegan. I would have thought that was impossible, but I started one step at a time. And now it's just, my whole life is, has changed so radically. That I've gone through probably the biggest transformation since I came out as a trans woman. So, and I couldn't be happier. I just feel like I have more clarity in my life, and that's what I want to talk to you all about today. It's a little bit of a different episode. I usually don't talk about myself quite this much, but I just think that we can all benefit from this, and I really want to hear your stories. I'm sure you all have stories of, success and overcoming yourself, and please share them below or email me at agatha.varshenka@gmail.com, because I really want to hear it. I want to hear, let's spread the love, let's spread the beauty. And also, of course, as I say every week, you got a topic idea, comment or email me. That being said, I love you all, and I'll see you next week.